Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. Thank you for stopping by watching our previous video. In this occasion, we'll provide you the best fancy anime of 2021 Part 2. But before that, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell for my videos. Here's the feed of the best fancy anime of 2021 Part 2 you can watch in your leisure time. Let's get started! Number 10. Rudolph Healer. Let's begin with the first list. We have a Neji anime which aired in 2021. It's produced by TNK, which is a fancy drama anime adapted from a Japanese fancy light novel series written by Ryu Sekio and illustrated by Shio Konbo. The story is centered on a man full of lust for revenge due to his past. Kyo is a healing magician who continues to be sexually abused by others. All changes when he uses the Philosopher's Stone and gets back to the past. With his lust for revenge, Kyo begins to take painful revenge on everyone who had abused him. Number 9. Yakusoshi no Slow Life as Kana Tsukuro Drugstore. Now we have a chill anime. Aired in summer 2021, it's a comedy fancy anime adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Kanoji. The story is centered on a man who seemingly has just been reincarnated and lives in the new world. Reijikiro wakes up one day in another world. After discovering that he has gained superhuman pharmaceutical knowledge, he decides to open up a drugstore, with each day will produce a new recipe that's sometimes strange. Number 8. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Let's back to fancy comedy anime which premiered in spring 2021 with a total of 12 episodes. The series is adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Kisetsu Morita and illustrated by Benio. The story will revolve around a woman who has just been reincarnated in the fancy world. After living a painful life as an office worker, Asa ends up dying from overworking. She finds herself reincarnated as an undying and aging witch in a new world. The story of follows Azusa in their supporting characters with their simple lives. Number 7. Banished from the hero's party, I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. The 2021 season surely has several anime that have quite long titles. One of them is Banished from the hero's party, I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. Aired in fall 2021, the series is adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Zeppon and illustrated by Yazimo. The story begins with a hero who lives peacefully in the countryside by hiding all his past tightly. Away from hustle and bustle of the city, a dual-rank adventurer named Rat lives a normal life. Through perseverance and hard work, he dreams to open a pharmacy in this peaceful countryside. Number 6. The Idaten Deities Know Only Peace. Now we have an anime produced by MAPPA which premiered in summer 2021. This adventure fantasy anime series is adapted from a Japanese manga series written by Amahara and illustrated by Kokyo Shinja. About 800 years ago, monstrous demons attacked and threatened mankind's existence. While at risk of being extinct, all the humans began praying to their respective gods. With their prayers answered, a race of deities called the Idaten were created, using the utmost endurance and powerful godlike abilities. The story will begin in the modern era, when Idatens can live a peaceful life. Number 5. Ranking of Kings. Aired in fall 2021, Ranking of Kings is a fancy adventure anime produced by WIT. The series is adapted from a Japanese fancy manga series by Sasuke Toka. The people of the kingdom look down on the young Prince Boji, who can neither hear nor speak. However, while Boji may not be physically strong, he is certainly not weak of heart. When a chance encounter with a shadow creature, the young prince begins to get closer with Kage, the shadow. The story will revolve around their relationship that relates each other throughout the series. Number 4. Other Side Picnic. For those whom the fans of the Yuri series, let's gather up. At in winter 2021, Other Side Picnic is a fancy adventure anime which is adapted from a Japanese Yuri science fiction novel series written by Yuri Miyazawa and illustrated by Shirakawa. The Otherworld is a vast and dangerous realm hidden from the knowledge of the common folk. It's also home to many creatures that threaten any human who dare to visit it. After a fateful encounter with a horrendous Otherworld denizen, Surai Kamikoshi and Toriko Nishina decide to explore the Otherworld together as they begin the adventure to this mysterious place. Number 3. Restaurant in Otherworld 2. Aired in fall 2021, the anime series is the second season of the Restaurant in Otherworld franchise, which previously aired in summer 2017. The series is adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Junpei Inosuka with illustrations by Katsumi Inami. The second season will still continue the journey of Western restaurant Nagoya, a restaurant that looks ordinary but has a unique side when night falls. The customers of this restaurant are the inhabitants of the Otherworld, like elves or fairies. Number 2. So I'm a spider, so what? Adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Okina Baba and illustrated by Tsukasa Kiryu, the anime series aired in winter 2021 with a total of 24 episodes. The story will revolve around the unlikely reincarnated girl. She's reborn as a spider monster of the weakest. She struggles from the lowest point with various circumstances that could have killed her. Number 1. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. In the last list, we have the second season of the franchise titled How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. It's adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Yukiya Murasaki and illustrated by Takahiro Zurusaki. The series premiered in summer 2018 with a total of 12 episodes. It follows the journey of Takuma Sakamoto, who one day was summoned to the world he played, Cross Reverie, with the appearance of his own character in the game, the Demon Lord Diablo. From here, Diablo the Demon King begins his journey with Ram Galu and Shira L. Greenwood, two people who accidentally become slaves of Diablo in this new world. Well, that's all the list of the best fancy anime of 2021 Part 2. Do you have any favorite ones on the list? If you do, let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the like button and share this video as much as you can to friends if you really enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.